What's up? What's up? We back with another Listen to DP segment. Will trying to get his hand out the bag quick. I seen you over there. Always easy, bro. Hey, we got a good one, man. Steph and Sabrina.
Look,
the 3-point contest, man. Craziest thing is there was a lot of hate from some guys that I feel need to check their energy. And the reason why is this was monumental. This was the first time it's being done. And you know, a lot of times I be on dudes' sides like, man, we don't be hating on chicks. There was a lot of hating going on last night, man. This woman had the opportunity to shoot from the 3-point line, WNBA. She chose to go back to the NBA because line. She wanted to do it for respect.
Yep.
She wanted to win, but she knew in her heart of hearts, if I beat Steph Curry from this 3-point line that the WNBA women shoot from, it's going to be the biggest asterisk ever. And then, even when she puts on a great performance from the men's 3-point line, she ties Dame Lillard's top score, right? Because he hit 120. He hit 26 twice, first round, second round. Nobody went over that except for Steph Curry. Here come the men. Well, the ball is smaller, so the circumference, bro, the rim is the same for everybody. Well, she should have used the NBA ball. No, she shouldn't. There's no reason your hand's smaller. One.
Yes,
two,
exactly.
Whatever you shoot with, whatever ball you shoot with, it weighs different. It feels different from up or down. So Steph to go down, it's not easier for him to shoot with a WNBA ball because it's different. It weighs less. It's not as big. The fact that so many dudes were so mad about it when, to be honest, there's only one thing that kept her from winning because her shots were falling from the beginning, is that it was further back and you seen halfway through she got tired because she had to put more energy into it. You seen her take a big breath at the top of the key. Like she wasn't missing anything. She got tired and she's having to use more. You seen Steph is just, even compared to the other guys, Steph Curry is just throwing the ball up there like you're at the arcade, bro. But I think her performance was amazing. I think she actually performed better than I thought for the simple fact of the pressure. And it meant a lot to her, right? She's on the NBA stage, the All-Star weekend. This isn't just, her and Steph, at an open run or something and nobody's watching. You know how many, because obviously these dudes was hating. So you know how many guys was hoping she hit 15 to say, ha, ha, ha. So she knew she had to put on a show. And she did that. The one thing I will say is I knew how much it meant to her. And I was looking at her after, I was like, she want to cry. I seen it in her eyes from the far distance, right? And then when they started talking to Steph, you seen her you seen the goal. I was like, don't do it. And it ain't because
you better hold it. You better hold
it. Girl, but that's how it would have been. Like, it could have been from joy, excitement, you know what I mean? Whatever it was. But I was like, don't do it because they're going to use it against you, girl. Hold it together.
Every time.
But I knew she wanted it so much because think about it. For Steph, it's just another day at the park. Like, not even a day at the office. It's another day at the park. And that's even if Dame Lillard stepped up. That's another day at the park for Steph. But I will say this. I give Steph Curry so much credit. And the reason why, I give him the most credit. He took the challenge, one. Excuse me. Second of all, he respected Sabrina in the WNBA enough to take it serious.
That's it.
Right? Because you've seen Anthony Edwards in the skills competition. He's shooting left-handed. You know what 99% of NBA guys would have did? That first rack, they would have went between the legs. They would have did something goofy to be like, you know what I mean? I didn't do it for real just to save face. They wouldn't have did it at that rate of Steph Curry because they wouldn't have wanted to lose. So I give Steph so much credit for that. And I wanted to just kind of get my thoughts off first, and I'm going to let y'all go at it. But the biggest disappointment for me was literally so many guys. She should have used the NBA ball. Tell me you never played basketball ever. Talking about you should have used a bigger ball. But next year they're talking about doing it again, but with partners. I'm thinking Steph gets Clay, Splash Brothers, and then Sabrina's like she's looking for somebody to help her. I think pretty much the shoe-in as long as
Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark. Right? It has to be Caitlin. So we'll let you go, Dev. Tell me what you thought, man.
No, I thought it was great, man. I thought it was great for the NBA and the WNBA. I felt like anytime you do a challenge like this, Steph had the most to lose, in my opinion, right? Even though this is just something for fun or whatever, the fact that he did take the challenge, he has the most to lose, as a male athlete and as being the greatest shooter ever. With her, I'm just going to be honest. She didn't have as much to lose, in a sense. She's playing with
nothing
house
to
money.
lose. There was nothing to lose.
Yeah. So I felt like with Steph, like you said, taking the challenge was a huge thing. And I think it was great for both games, for the WNBA and the NBA. The idiots that's out there saying that she should use an NBA ball, to me is stupidity. I feel like if you just look at it, their ball is lighter for a reason. They are, if we're gonna be honest here, the weaker vessel. So a woman's strength is not the same as a male strength. Her hand size is different as well. So we're looking at that. There's no reason why she should have been using an NBA ball. No, it's crazy. And the fact that she did shoot from the NBA line gives her even more points for me.
When she chose to do that.
Yep, she chose to do that.
Credibility.
I would love to see Caitlin Clark do this as well, because we know where she shoot that thing from. So I would love to see her do this as well. And I would love to see another round. I'm gonna be honest. I would like to see 2 rounds of that. To be honest with you, I would like that as well. So I think it was a win-win all the way around. I really do, man. And like you said, I love the fact that anytime we can do something competitive and fun at the same time for All-Star Weekend, it's great. I love seeing that.
Yeah.
I will add another thing. I would like to see it change, because I actually thought they were doing it this way. They should have shot at the same time. They should have went screen by screen, and forget for the, because the screen's easy for the home viewers.
Opposite sides of the court. Yep.
Yeah, opposite sides of the court. Because think about this. If she would have made 35, Steph stepping up there and making 36. Like, whoever goes second, just like in the Super Bowl,
they're
gonna get the advantage.
Yeah.
You know what you got to do.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see that for sure. Because the fans are going to be able to look back and forth and see you're in the arena, right? But I think it's more fair for this one-on-one matchup. Go at the same time, and then, go from there, so you don't know what you got to make. Like, anybody that shoots in front of Steph is probably about to lose. What you got, Will?
Yeah, I honestly think that wouldn't be a bad rule in general for 3-point contests over the years, to have them go at the same time.
They used to do it a long time ago when they had more
really?
competitors. They used to do it until it got to the finals. They used to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. For the finals, I think that should be the finals rule.
Oh, you want to see it in the finals?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, because sometimes, like, let's say you have like 4 shooters or 6 shooters, like, man, we got 2 courts. We ain't about to go outside and shoot.
Because they kept the same order, though. They kept the same order too. Like Trey Young kept having to go first, right? So Dame was last, so he kept getting to, see what the scores were.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I completely agree with what Devin was saying, man. And it's like you said, I comment the same thing about haters every time they jump on your feed. They're just pathetic and irrelevant.
Facts.
I use the word pathetic because that, when you're talking about men, especially, that's the word that pisses people off. Yes, it's pathetic. It's freaking pathetic, bro. Like you reaching deep in your bag, like me on these M&Ms.
To find some hate.
Like, bro, God damn, man. Like, if she would have shot the WNBA line, even she knows that would have been an asterisk. But when she voluntarily took that step back to the NBA 3 and did what she did and put on a show like that, all you can do, bro, is applaud her and like give her all the credit. And I would even go a step further. The only disagreement I would have is I think there was a lot of pressure on her. I think, to be honest, and don't get me wrong, like if
no. That's why I said the pressure was there. The pressure was there. I said nothing to lose, but the pressure was absolutely on her because if she bombed it, it's going to be I told you women suck.
But see, for me, that's a lot to lose when you consider the state of their part of the sport. You know what I mean? Like for Steph, like, man, he's the greatest shooter of all time, no matter what happened. If he would have lost, we would have said what we said about Edwards. Man, he was letting her win, trying to want to beat her ass too bad. He would have had his excuses, but we would have gave him his excuses. So Steph didn't really have nothing on the line in terms of his legacy. You know, unless he got that LeBron type hate that at the end of his career, where people just start making shit up, looking for something to
just
hate
mad for no reason.
Man, look what he lost to a girl. Like, get the fuck.
It's a knock on his legacy.
Right.
He can't be better than Ray Allen. Ray would have never.
Ray would have never.
Facts. So that is like that. There is something to lose with, like I said, letting the WNBA down.
That's a lot. That's a lot of weight on your shoulders, knowing that if you do fall flat on your face, it's one thing to lose in the fashion she did, but had she just like backed up that NBA line and started airballing and all this. See, I told you, and then it could have hurt their sport greatly.
Yeah,
so she represented her sport like when she was doing that and doing it like there was a lot on the line for her. So I would say she had the most to lose in that situation. The only thing
I can see in that way. I definitely see that.
I got nothing but love for her, and that was an amazing performance by her. And man, hey, like y'all said, I would love to see Caitlin Clark come in and make this even more interesting, bring some more star power. Yep, that's gonna be something else.
See, I love these competitions because this is where the men and women can thrive at in sports. When we take it out of the physicalness and do it skill-wise. Skill-wise, right? Because even with that, I did a thing on. I had a show, DP and AJ take on KU. Back at KU was a YouTube reality show that got on ESPN and everywhere. But when we played the boys basketball, we couldn't play them. We had two KU basketball players versus me and my homeboy, right? That played football. But we did horse. But just in the same way, instead of playing the girls was our first video. Well, even though they're better than us, we can body them up, get the ball and be trash at soccer, but just be faster than them, right? So we did a goal. That's where I think it needs to be. Women, we're not going to go to the sport because we're just going to body you up even without, skill. Let's take it to the skill stuff and have some fun with it and let it be that. Because that was fun last night. What you got, Justin? How'd you like it, man?
Hey, man. Hey, big ups. Hey, Sabrina showed up and showed out. Like everybody said, hey, she had the weight of the world on her shoulders. Hey, at the end of the day,
real talk,
she would have went in and bombed it. Then hey, everybody would have laughed at the WNBA. They ain't shit, Hey, they're not doing nothing. They're not making nothing for a reason. Hey, she showed up. She even said, "Hey, I'm a shoot from the NBA line, which is what 3.5 feet longer." And then hey, like DP was saying, like hey, when it comes in that strength, that endurance, just from shooting that far, that got her tired. Now at the end of the day, let's say if she had probably a little longer to train for this, shit, she might have beat Steph because she was up there.
She's in the offseason. People don't realize they're in the offseason. So
they're in the offseason.
Top form. She just came in strapping. She's not even in.
Exactly. Because shit, he played on Wednesday.
Right.
So hey, he ready. She she probably was at home chilling. She probably keeping up with a little bit of working out, but hey, she resting, relaxing. And that's what's up right now. As far as like bringing it together again, I do hope to see it next year, and hey, I hope she comes and wins it next year. Or if she doesn't, then I know damn well Caitlin Clark gonna win it because hey, she's shooting from damn near half court anyway. So hey, NBA shit, hey, she don't care. Hell, she may even shoot the NBA ball.
Caitlin, no. Well, I will say this: it isn't about from shooting. Like I think the same thing happens with Caitlin, unless they gotta get those racks set up and they gotta treat it as conditioning. Because still, Caitlin is going to run into the same problem of having to shoot that many balls from that far, right? We can all shoot it one time very far. Because Sabrina does that in the game too. She does shoot from back there. That's how she's doing. It's that many shots, right? And I think that's the difference is they have the range because we've seen Sabrina not miss but one shot through those first two racks. And it's so funny because I'm watching them they showed that last part of the warm-up and she was missing. And I was like, dang, is she nervous? Hey, they turned that clock on. I was there for Steph. I said, it's over.
Nope, we good.
She wasn't missing anything.
She wasn't
missing it.
Right. Facts.
Yeah, she gassed out.
And then Kenny Smith was straight disrespectful, bro. I was like, bro.
He always out of pocket.
Like, hey, man.
What's wrong with that man?
Hey, they were saying Kenny had a couple drinks last night, man. They said, I believe it.
The whole night. He was going in on everybody, so I guess we can't take it too bad because he was going in on everybody.
Man.
But no, man, I was excited to see it, bro.
Yeah.
I want to see more things like that, especially in the All-Star break for the NBA. Because obviously there's nothing to do for baseball or football. But that's cool because nobody's watching it. The numbers are way down. There was last year was 4.6 million. Boys was watching the NBA All-Star game more 10 years ago, just like the NFL games. Like, find a way, and I will give it to the NFL. They've done a million different things in these last 2 years, from golf to dive. People just ain't watching it. But if it ain't gonna be serious, go try to have some fun with it.
Yeah.
So,
and they used to
at
do
least
stuff
they
like
enjoy
this
it.
too.
At least the people there will enjoy it.
Yeah, and they used to do stuff like this back in the day. They used to do like a 2-ball competition. They used to do like different things, and I think they should bring stuff like that back, man. Incorporate the WNBA game. Let the ladies be seen a little bit more as well. I think it's a great thing for both leagues, honestly.
Yeah.
I think 2 things that they could easily add is horse. They used to do that way back in the day. I think a lot of players would enjoy that, because you see Luka doing the shots where it's bouncing in. I think
all them fancy shots, man.
And to be honest, I think, and not to make it a long game, go to 5x1s. Go find 3 rounds or even 2, 4, or just go find 4 players. You got a semis and a finals, 1-on-1. I think a 1-on-1 game, because that's that's less dangerous than 5-on-5, because you know they're not going to be under you. It's going to be a 1-on-1, not going to be too much contact. I think a 1-on-1 with some young guys, because they would do it because you get a little extra check. You know, LeBron, KD, and them ain't doing it, but the young gun is the one with the handles doing everything anyway. I think they should add 1-on-1 and maybe horse, because that'll probably be 2 things that guys could have some fun with.
Cool.
Yeah, and they'll probably get more viewers too.
Man, I feel like we were robbed. We didn't get to see some of the stars that we got doing that when they were younger.
Yeah.
What I wouldn't give to see a LeBron, KD 1-on-1, or a Kyrie or Steph Curry 1-on-1.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Or you can just do it all in the one game. You can just you could actually just go to 7 King of the Hill. Boom. 4 players, King of the Hill, roll it out. First one to 7 is just one game.
Just roll it.
I think some of the rising stars and some of those guys would do it.
Oh yeah, they'd be out there.
Hell yeah. Those games used to make practice fun back when you used to do it. You know what I mean?
Facts. But yeah, we'll get on to some more stuff here in the next segment. On the next one, we're gonna be talking about that dunk contest. And we got some things to figure out with this dunk contest, man.
It's Black
History Month. We gotta talk about it. Yeah. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to another segment. Make sure you like, subscribe. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter, X. We're on YouTube. Y'all keep showing love. We appreciate y'all. We out.